Hello, good day. My name is Imas Gabradugensi from Diplomacy 4. Today I would like to present my presentation about the review of literature from Ivy Davy and both Ivy Davy. The first is the Swedish feminist foreign policy. So I used the journal here. So here I have the literature. That the first is there are several arguments that state the word of feminist cause negative reaction. Actually, in this literature, there are some argument and an idea from the author that Sweden is pursuing an active foreign policy and has a reputation as values and norm-driven. There are several arguments that state the word of feminism cause negative reaction. This argument emerged in the discussion of Malina Rosen-Sandström and Ole Ekströms, which state that although some countries respond that the feminist foreign policy had a positive impact in international, but some of them were convinced that nationalism and populism were increasing if it was not right to pursue feminist foreign policy. The pros and cons of this feminist foreign policy are the same as those discussed by Karin Agestam and Bergman Rosamond and also Sari Kofu. The second is the 6 focus area or priorities of the action plan of AVVP. So in here, the journal from Ekström and Kovu explain about the 6 focus areas or priorities of the action plan of a feminist foreign policy, which are: the first is women human rights, the second, the freedom from physical, physiological, and sexual violence, third, participation in prevention and resolution of conflict, fourth, political participation, fifth, economic empowerment, and the sixth, sexual and reproductive rights and health. And the next is the Ministry of Sweden actively to promoting a feminist foreign policy in both bilateral and multilateral relations. Sweden is trying to spread its feminist value to other countries, both by acting as a role model and by actively promoting various aspects of the feminist foreign policy in multilateral and bilateral relations. The example of implementation showed that the Swedish feminist foreign policy showed that by placing equality center stage and emphasizing gender analysis. And the last is Sweden has sought to be normative foreign policy. Sweden has sought to be normative foreign policy actor emphasizing solidarity, human rights, and international cooperation. They aim to probe the normative contents of the Swedish feminist foreign policy in the theory and practice and examine how feminist international relation theory may contribute to the widening and deepening of its normative and ethical contents. So the next is the Davy. The Davy is improving gender equality in international aspect. I used the journal in here, and the theoretical literature is the study will look at the relation between gender equality and economic development. From the discussion between Anne McCall and her partner Karin Moss, there is some issue in gender inequality and economic development. So here that the relation between gender equality and economic development from the Miles and Ekvall journal, they has the same point in here, that they mention that the relation of gender equality and the political socio-economic sphere, it show a significant association between gender equality and economic development. Both journals explain about how women usually are restricted in terms of education, financial opportunities, ownership of property, and opportunities in decision making. The index benchmark gender on economic, political, education, and health. In terms of salary, position, profession, women will always be counted after men. And the last is the international effort to improve the status of women and gender equality in order to achieve reduction in the level of conflict differences between women and men. In the Miles and Ekvall journal, both journals discuss about the international efforts to improve the status of women and gender equality in order to achieve reduction in the level of conflict differences between women and men. And in their study, it showed that government, aid agencies, and other organizations working on conflict need to focus on improving the gender equality. And the next is the last review of related literature, both IV and IV. So I use 3 journal in here, and the theoretical literature is the first. Actually, all journal focus on feminist foreign policy in European Union countries after Sweden have adopted gender and feminist in 4 approaches to their security and foreign policy. Sweden, as the first country that adopted its feminist foreign policy in 2014, is based on the idea that gender equality is a point of security and foreign policy. The European Union has developed policies and strategies in its external action and incorporate a gender perspective that actively aims to promote gender equality as a strategic approach. And the second is Swedish feminist foreign policy, supporting UNSCR, or we known as United Nations Security Council Resolution 1325 in 2000 and related resolution on women, peace and security, or WPS. And the last is the European states as important players in the realization of the WPS agendas. In the comprehensive approach to the implementation of United Nations Security Council Resolution on WPS established an explicit link between gender and security. For the first time, plans to integrate women, peace and security into the external EU. The WPS, the Women, Peace and Security agendas, focus on representation of women in the peace process, as well as solidarity in national armed forces and international missions. For instance, the Swedish feminist foreign policy, not all the policies are based on the contents of the Women, Peace and Security agenda, but also based in their international interests. So that's all from my presentation for the review of related literature. Thank you.